Ah, a lovely day at the inner harbour. Let's see if we can find some crabs. There's one. But wait, it looks kind of funny. Let's go underwater to get a closer look. Wait, is that actually two different crabs? It is. And they appear to be mating. Wow! This is an unusual thing to see, because normally blue crabs mate somewhere secluded and hidden. That could be in underwater grasses or under debris, but definitely not here at the water's edge, where they are exposed while indisposed. But if you've been watching our previous videos, you know that these crabs are coming to the surface because oxygen levels in the harbour are really low. But that raises the question, if they are struggling to breathe, then why put any energy towards mating at all? Are they really that horny? Well, no. And not just because crabs have spikes, not horns. There actually is a real reason these crabs can't wait. It is because the crabs are only physically able to mate when the female's shell is soft, and a blue crab's shell is only soft just after molting. In as little as 12 hours, it will begin to harden, so as soon as the female molts, the clock is ticking. This thing right here is the female crab's abdomen. Normally it is latched onto the bottom of her thorax, but when soft it can open up to expose her reproductive organs underneath. Only then are the crabs able to mate. So that is why they have to do it now. But one might ask, why not just wait until the next time she molts? The answer is that this is actually the last molt of her lifetime. Female blue crabs are sexually immature until their final molt. They mate just this once. But amazingly, from mating just once, they can produce millions of eggs. And even crazier is the fact that the eggs are not immediately fertilized. The spermatozoa are actually stored so that the female can produce multiple batches of eggs, sometimes more than 2 years after the actual mating. These two crabs here were filmed in the late summer of 2025, so the female will most likely not produce eggs until the spring of 2026. Part of the delay is because she will have to hibernate during the winter. Blue crabs that live in warmer temperatures don't have to hibernate, so for those crabs there is less of a delay. But another reason for the delay is geography. In order to release her eggs in optimal conditions, she must migrate more than 150 miles from here in Baltimore City to close to the mouth of the Chesapeake Bay. That's a long journey for a little crab. With so much riding on the female being able to mate just after her terminal molt, blue crabs pair up for mating several days beforehand. The male will cradle-carry the female like you see here. He will stand guard over her as she molts, and he will stay with her for a few days afterwards until her shell completely hardens. Click to watch how these crabs pair up like this.